Good evening, everyone. Hope you are doing good. We are going to discuss today about another very important part of the library, which we already discussed installing the in out management system in library for receiving the in out time or in out record in the gate entry with the help of Koha. So now I am just going to demonstrate that how you can do it with XAMPP. The same thing. Suppose if you have the database in SQL file, so how you can do with the help of XAMPP and receive the entry of the users when they visit the library. So I have just prepared the installation note and I will be demonstrating one by one and expect that it will be helpful to you all. So first of all, I would like to show you the installation note which I have prepared. So one by one we will go and we'll see that how we can do it systematically in the library with the help of XAMPP. As you are all aware that XAMPP is a open source software which we can install in Windows. So this video basically I'm preparing or I thought of conducting this session to assist the professional who are not comfortable with gate entry in the Linux system. So the same thing we can do with the help of XAMPP in window operating system. If you are having window operating system at the gate of your libraries, or you can keep one system and install window and install XAMPP and you can manage the gate entry at the library. So what are the steps you need to follow? I will just take you one by one. First of all, you need to download the XAMPP from internet and make sure that you are downloading only the 7.4 version of XAMPP. Now, if you go and download, it will be having the XAMPP version 8 or something. So you don't download any other version. You directly go to Google and search download, and here you can go to the more download. It will take you directly to the sourceforge.net website. Now you can check the XAMPP window, and the latest one is 8.2.12. So you don't download this, just bring your cursor down and you choose 7.4.29 version. So if you open this folder, you will get many file, and here you can download the exe file. This you can download exe file and you can install. The purpose of installing the 7.4 is that we need to have the PHP version 7.4 only. If it is beyond that, so it may give error and you may not find it comfortable with the above version of PHP. So I have already downloaded and means installed. See, the XAMPP is already running. I after installation, I guess you all are comfortable with installation of XAMPP. You please install it in the C directory by default wherever it takes, and then you start the Apache and MySQL. When uh, it finishes the installation, it will ask you to start the control panel. There you can start the Apache and MySQL. And once you start the Apache and MySQL, now you have to click on Shell. This is very important. After that, you can close the control panel. So uh, here it will, you can just check at the taskbar. Your XAMPP will be running. So you don't have to close this. Your XAMPP will automatically run at the or behind the, you can say, the screen. Now, to confirm whether my XAMPP is running or not, you can do one thing. You can simply open the browser and type localhost. Only you type localhost and hit enter. So you will find that your XAMPP is successfully running and this is my version. So if this is the case, it means your XAMPP is successfully installed. And also to check the PHP, you can check that the PHP version is 7.4.33. Okay, so once you confirm, one more thing you are supposed to confirm whether your MySQL is running or not. So for that, you can click on PHP MyAdmin, which will be on the top of the local host. When you open, it will be on the top of the menu bar. Just click on PHP MyAdmin, so it will take you to the PHP MyAdmin folder. So I guess it is clear that how you can open the local host means PHP MyAdmin, and confirm that your screen is successfully getting the access to Apache and MySQL. Now what you have to do, second part that is important, you just download the in-out management system, which is developed by Mr. Omkar. So you can directly copy this and go to the browser, and you can go to this GitHub, and from here you can download the zip file. So once you download the zip file, it will ask you to save it in your system. So I have already downloaded here. You see in out master. So it will generally download the file in the zip format, which you can which you can see it is downloaded in the zip format. So I extract it, and after extracting, this converts in the folder, and this folder you are supposed to just copy and go to your XAMPP where you have installed, you see here, and go to htdocs folder and paste it. And by default the name of the folder will be in out master, so you rename it as a in out. So once you finish, once you complete this, now again let us get back to the file, notepad file. Here what we have to do, after two things we have done, we have installed the XAMPP in the window, and second we have done the downloading part of the in out, and after that extracting and pasting it into the htdocs folder of the XAMPP directory. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create two databases. One database which is which will receive the entry and create the record of the user who are visiting the library. So I will create one database with the name live-in-out, and the another database I will create with the name koha_library. This may be different also in your case. The purpose behind creating another database is that you have to take the backup of your Koha and import it into the XAMPP, so that it starts receiving the entry when the users come to library. So first what we are going to do, we are going to create a database with the name live in out. So for that, make sure that your the when you start, once again I'll repeat because this is little bit confusing. When you start the control panel, don't forget to click on cell. To connect to MySQL, you have to click on cell, and it will allow now to connect to MySQL. So to connect to MySQL, first you have to type the command MySQL space minus u space root. In the case of XAMPP, the user is root, then space minus p, and then hit enter. So by default in XAMPP, there is no password for MySQL. So you can hit and enter, and now you can see it has taken you to the MariaDB command prompt. So to confirm how many databases are already there, you can run the command show databases and semicolon. So it will show all the databases. So I'm not going to do, because I just want to let you know that how you create the database. So now I'll type the command to create the database, create, then I will write database, and then space, I'll write the name of the database which I have to create, and then semicolon. So once I hit the enter button, it will create the database. Since I have already created, so I will create another database, and then I will show you the same command works for suppose I create this database. So similarly, you can create the live in out. And now if I check the databases, so you can see your live in out database is already there. So I just created gate entry. So similarly, you can also create the live this one live in out. After that, what you have to do, you have to create user with the name live in out at the rate localhost identify by live in out 123, and this you can do uh, for your means connecting to the database. So what you have to type, create, then user, then space, and then single quote. I am just giving the username as gate entry at the rate, again single quote, localhost, single quote closed, and I am now giving the password identified by. I will give the password, and this I have to remember because I will have to make changes in the PHP file so that it connects to the database. And now I'll hit enter. So it has created the user with the name gate entry and the password gate entry 123. So this we have to remember. Now I will grant all the privileges to this user so that it connects. Privileges, type it correctly, otherwise it will give error. 2. Now the gate entry just now which I created, gate entry at the rate single quote at the rate, then again localhost, and then with grant option. This is the command. You have to just follow this command, otherwise it will give error. And now you can run this command to flush the privileges. So now it has cleared. So for gate entry, we have created successfully one database, one username, and also the password we have created. Now we are going to create another database that will be for importing the database which you are already having of the Koha. Koha, you may be having all the users, everything. So separately you can create in the XAMPP, so it will connect to your the existing database. So create database, I will give the name, suppose like this, Koha underscore library, and then I'll quit from here. I have done all my work. Now what I have to do here, I have to import two databases. One database, that sample database, I have to import into the gate entry which just now we created. So how we can do, we can do from here mysql. I'll write mysql, then minus u space root minus p, and then I will give less than sign, then c colon where my XAMPP is, and then in out. No, here I have to give the name of the database, in which database I am going to take the sample record entry less than, then I will write where is my uh, the file, the sample file. So it is in the htdocs folder, and in that in out, and there is a db folder, and the sample file is this. So I'll hit enter, it will ask me the password. I'll just, so it has successfully taken the sample database to the in-out. Now I will import my another database of the Koha underscore library which I have taken from the Koha. So for that I have created already one database Koha underscore library. So I will write MySQL minus u root minus p and Koha underscore library less than sign. Then I will locate my the database which I have already taken backup and kept in the C drive for my easy reference so that it does not take much time. So I have already imported my actual database which I am using in my library just to demonstrate that how we can use XAMPP for gate entry purpose. So I'm already having the member record, so it will be easy for me to demonstrate. So I have already done this part, so I'm not going because it may take a lot of time. The database is quite big, but I will show you that how it has taken. I will. So you see this, the database has been imported into this database. So I'll just quit and clear the screen. Now we have to do another thing that we have to make changes in the file. Which file? There is a DB connection file which is available in the in-out directory. So we will go to notepad or we can directly go to the C directory. Then we can go to jam, go to htdocs, we can go to inout, and there we can directly go to function and you can see that there is a dbconn.php. So we are supposed to open this file, and once you open this file you have to make changes here. So what are the changes? First, server name, localhost. You don't make any changes here. Then you make changes here in the username. What username you have created? Gate entry. And then what password you have given? Gate entry 123. And then what is the database name which you have created for gate entry? So you type here gate entry and your database name which will connect to your Koha, that is the Koha underscore NIT. And now I will save this. Okay. And after saving, I will close this file so that it does not create any confusion. So we are ready to go now. It has completely done everything. Now let us go and check the PHP myadmin whether it has created or not. So you can see that gate entry is created, and also if you click on this, so if the sample records or tables are available, so it will show yes, we have successfully imported the tables or sample SQL file. And the database which I am going to connect with the gate entry, that is available. So what I'm going to do now, I'll just open the browser and type localhost / inout and then / login.php. Now, yes, it has connected successfully. Now I'll just give master and then password is super user, and then I will choose the location and hit enter. So once I hit enter, now you see I have successfully connected to the main dashboard of the in-out. So here I am supposed to do some master setting. So I'll just click here in setup and I'll write welcome to central library. Suppose I have chosen, I can give the timing. Suppose my library closes at 9 p.m. or whatever the time you are choosing, just submit. So your library name will change. I'll give the location library or simply you can give library. I'll submit. And here I am just going to give not ports in the main screen. I'll ask you just give the clock and then submit. So main settings I have done, and the last one which I am supposed to do, that is the user management. So here you are supposed to do some changes in the user. Here you click and you choose the user which you are going to use. So I'll give library name, and then password I'll create, and here I will select the user, because next time when I'm going to connect, I'll connect with this user to receive the entry of the users, and after that I'll update. So you see, it has successfully created the user library with the name DP Tripathi, and now I will log out. So once I log out, again I will jump to the main screen of the gate entry, and here I have to log in with the just which I created the user, and location this time I'm not going to use master. This time I will connect to library, and now you see we have successfully connected to the gate entry. So whatever the database you have imported of Koha here in XAMPP, now it will show you. So suppose I type my username, means my member record, or the student roll number when you type. So you see, it will show you the entry time, date, and time, everything. So you see, now it is receiving. It is coming from your database which you have imported into the XAMPP. Same if the user goes out, so it will also show that total time duration 17 seconds user stayed in the library, and after that user went out of the library. So this way we can maintain the in and out record of the user using the XAMPP. So this is one method. I will show another important point, that how we can generate the report. So for generating the report, we have used two user. The first one, the master super user for setting everything. User library, which is only to just receive the entry and out timing. And now for generating the report, you can use the username admin, password is library, and this time you have to connect to library. So here it will connect to your admin panel, where you can see the report, or you can see that how many users have come to library today, and that you can import export in Excel file or PDF file. So you can download, even you can take the backup, or you can generate the report. So this way you can do the means gate entry management using the XAMPP, and receive the in and out timing of the users. So I hope this video will help you to manage the gate entry using XAMPP. I will be happy to receive your comments and suggestion, or if you have any query or question, so we will discuss again. So thank you all. Thank you for watching this video. Wish you all a very happy evening. Good night to all. We'll see and connect with some other video next time. Till then, bye bye.